to bring your mojo back. Voodoo spells making you the man. If you haven't been, you should hurry along real soon. You're gonna need it when you go dancing under that bio moon. Bio moon.
It's been a long, hard season. I'm feeling weary to my bones. I guess that's my reason. I've packed my bags and now I'm gone. Somewhere between the sun and the deep blue sea. That's very fine. Tender red, flat out on a beach bed. That's very fine. Working on my fishing skills in a little boat that I rent. Ain't got nothing but time to kill. No vacation's been more heaven sent. Between the sun and the deep blue sea. That's very fine. Tender red, flat out on a beach bed. Somewhere between the sun and the deep blue sea. My feet in the sand,
baby, on the summer night. A shot of love and a spark of love to breathe. The stars align and the month times night burn like a dried out leaf. Are we leaving on the next train, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now I ain't missed a 9 to 5, I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start and a whole new part, they are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe, you know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now nothing is this rush of life, you'll never find its match. So you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat. We're leaving on the next train, babe, so take your seat. All right. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Yeah, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Oh, come on, let's ride this train. Let's ride this train now.
Good evening, fine people of the internet. Tonight we are streaming on Rumble and YouTube. Today is June the 11th, 2025, and it is hotter than hell here in Florida. How you all doing tonight? Man, can't believe it is hot already. I mean, it was like 10 o'clock in this morning. It was already 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock this morning, it was already 80 degrees. And by the time it was noon, it was in 93, 94. I don't know what the temperature is now, but it's hot, hot, hot. And they keep on calling for thunderstorms. And we get a drop here and there. So, go figure. So, we got a lot done on the Workbench. Let me show you what's there. This is what I got so far. We're almost finished, and we got a couple of cows hanging around in there waiting for the thing to open up. They're just checking it out. They're in there for the open house, wanting to see what's going on. The only thing I have to do is right now is put a couple of more fence caps on and put the trackside platform in there, and that's about it. Oh yeah, and then put some dirt all over the place. So almost finished. I'm going to show you what we did on it, or what I did on it the past few nights and afternoons. And but before we get to that, we got a lot more other things to do. But if you haven't done so already, We went to a train show this past weekend in Melbourne. And so a little bit later, we're going to have the train show haul. So I got a few things that I really didn't need, but I got anyway. And Debbie got some stuff too. Stuff that she didn't need, but she got anyway. I don't know what she's going to do with it. You'll find out when the haul comes around. Some useless stuff. But anyway, well, we got a break from working in the yard. I did a stream the other day and put a video out on YouTube about doing the yard work. Still out there this morning, and the thing looks like it's starting to buffer already. I can't believe it. Can you believe that shit? All right, so it's pissing me off. All right, I hope it doesn't get that bad. I'm getting an indication of it. The stream is in distress, and yeah, I'm getting that shit right there. This is ridiculous. No matter what I do, it does the same damn thing. I don't know what the hell to do about it. I mean, the speed is good here, but it seems like every time there's a thunderstorm, even we don't have the rain, the Comcast screws up here. So the speed went down already since I started the stream. I mean, it's about half the speed of what it's supposed to be, but shouldn't be doing this. So this sucks. I mean, I did a stream the other night too, and half of it was doing the same thing, and I looked at the replay, and the replay was all screwed up also. So it is pissing me off. I don't understand why this is doing this. You gotta look at this thing here. Oh well, but anyway, yeah, I can see it buffering. I still got the indication that it's screwing up. So I don't know how long this is gonna do it. Damn internet. Okay, so now it looks like it's doing better. I guess I can't have too many things open on my computer. So if it ain't Comcast, it is Windows. Because I just shut down, I was watching, making sure the stream was okay on my Chrome browser. And I just shut it off, and everything looks like it's going good now. So hopefully it looks better now. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, here we go. All right, thanks, Gerald. No, let's swirl now. Okay, there we go. Okay. Good to hear. All right. Well, at least at the end we'll swirl you out of here, but for now, we don't want any swirls. We're going to do some train shows here in a little bit, and say thank you to everybody that supports. But I gotta say a little thing about Rumble here. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button. Follow me on Tom Kovichak or Tom's Trains. Hit the bell notification. And better yet, sign up for Rumble Premium. What are you waiting for? You know why you want to sign up for Rumble Premium? Because you have ad-free viewing Break free from ad breaks. Watch your favorite videos on live stream without advertisement. That means you don't have to sit there and click through 2 advertisements before each live stream or video. Then you get premium content. Gain access to exclusive premium content from creators like Steven Crowder, Dr. Disrespect, Tim Pool. They all have it. Even I have it. I'm a premium creator, and I even have the premium content. But if you're familiar with Mug Club, you get that free. If you're familiar with Timcast IRL's Uncensored, you get that free. And he now has the Green Room. You get all that advantages, and you also get a verified badge and other benefits. It's only $9.99 per month, US dollars, $99 per year. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for Rumble Premium now. Rumble Premium is awesome. I got it. Have it for about 2.5 years now. Don't have to watch any stinking ads anymore. So, and also I'm a premium creator, so I could put out that premium content that you also get if you have Rumble Premium. So let's do some train shows here. Well, these train shows are getting slim. Okay, here's one in Tallahassee, June 28th and 29th, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday hours are 9 to 5 and Sunday hours are 9 to 3. North Florida Fairgrounds is put on by Senior Chief Andy Zimmerman. $10 for admission. Good place. We're not going this year. It's overnighter for us, and the stream's starting to suck again. This is pissing me off. Gee whiz. This is crazy. Every time I want to do something, it starts to mess up. You got to get the swirl and buffering crap again. But anyway, Tallahassee, June 28th and 29th. And then in July, D-Land, Saturday, July 12th, Volusia County Fairgrounds. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, Southern Division of Train Collectors Association right here. Convention in Jacksonville, June 21st and 28th. If you're a Train Collectors Association member, you could go ahead and do that. But if not, just on Saturday, I think they got a train show swap meet that anybody can attend. And then Great Scale Model Trains and Railroad Collectors, Timonium, October 25th and 26th. We're one weekend, and Train Collectors Association in York is following weekend. So 2 for the price of 1. Well, not for the price of 1, but 2 in one shot. And then we'll go up there and see Al Puglisi and company up there, and he'll send me up to different places. Okay, so and here's the other stuff from around the world. This is trainshows.net. They got stuff from all over the place. We'll click on United States here. And this shows stuff from all over the country. We got St. Louis, Missouri, Greenville, Illinois, Berrien, Kentucky, Hutchinson, Kansas, Sioux City, Iowa, Sacramento, California, Bentonville, Arkansas, Pinellas Park, Florida. There is a Florida one. There's Regal Railway right there, June 21st. San Pedro, California, Houston, Overland Park, Kansas. So all this stuff for anybody that all over the country. You can see what's on there. Trainshows.net. Okay, and then here's trainshows.com for the Midwest stuff. Wheaton, Illinois is the big ones. They don't have one in July, but August, September, October, November, and December in Wheaton. And Greenberg, July 26 and 27, Oaks. So not not very many train shows in July. So, okay. So what else we got? That's the last one I got there. All right, so that's it for the train shows. And I hope I don't have any more buffering here. It's pissing me off with all this buffering. I can't get nothing done here. So, all right, so got the train shows out of the way. I'm going to say, give a big thank you to the people that support my channel on YouTube and on Rumble. You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and you can support me for as little as $2 a month now. Just $2 a month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you very much. Well, just like that guy said, thank you very much. I couldn't do this without your support. So here's what we got at the train show and hobby shop. Hey there, Hot Rod Rondi, how you doing? Good to see you in here. All right. Boom. There you go. Hi, people. Okay. We're going to do some stuff here. All right, so really don't need it. But, you know, if I see stuff for logging, I got to get it. Nice little log cars. They're cute, the little short ones. A lot of good detail because they use real chain on here. They got the knuckle couplers on there. Good looking wood. It's not glued in, it's held in by the chain. Got 3 of them right here. Boom, boom, boom. The guy was asking $25. I said, how about 20? He said, nah, 25. So I said, okay. I sent him back down. And he said, okay, I'll do 20. So I got it for 20. That's a pretty good deal. Okay, then the other thing Do I have enough Campbell's kits? Okay, so this will go good. This is the coaling station. This will go good alongside the water tower and the sand tower. Good stuff. And I think I paid too much for it. I should have offered the guy less. He had $55 price on it. I said I'll give him $50. I should have told him $40. I probably would have got it for $40 because he said $50. He said, okay, too fast. So here's the deal right there, the coaling station. That's going to be a fun deal to build. A lot of good stuff in the box. I mean, the bags go all the way up to GH. So a lot of bags of goodies in here. And even got some more shingles. So, and this is 2-scale drawings. Let me see if I could open this thing up here. I can never open this up when I want to. Here we go. All right, so there we go, right there. Boom. So this is going to be fun to build. Oh my goodness, another ladder. Oh, good Lord. 2 ladders in there. All right. So I also got an oil derrick that didn't get at the train show, but it's 75 foot long, and it's got a long ladder in there too. So that's going to be fun to build. So that's going to be on the workbench here pretty soon. I got to do some work on the layout though. Also at the hobby shop, I got a Bright Boy. My hair. Always need a Bright Boy. I don't know why, because I haven't run my trains for over a year. I've been doing stuff at the workbench. So, and anyway, but what else? Oh yeah, and I was looking for styrene to mount my project on. Seems like nobody had the black styrene. So at TRF Hobbies in Melbourne, right after the train show, we took a drive there. It was two miles away, and I got a big sheet that was 12 by 24 white styrene 60,000s. So I cut a piece out for this project right here, 8 by 14 and a half, to fit the stockyard on there real nice like. So it was only about $11. I don't know what the manufacturer was. It was in a plastic sheet in a big bag with 4 different ones in there, but just the barcode and the price. So I don't know who the manufacturer was. I don't know where they got it, but he had a bunch of different ones that size, 12 by 24. So it works out good. And then Debbie got a tin can about this size here for $1 with a bunch of keys. I have no idea why she got it, but the guy says his brother collected keys, and so they threw them in the can, and so I have no idea why she bought it, but she always buys some stuff at the train show. I don't know what she's going to do with it. Maybe put it on her jars that she decorates for Christmas and donates to Habitat for Humanity. Who knows? But anyway, that's what she got, in a couple of free magazines. So that's it for the train show haul. Don't really need anything, but you know, we get stuff. The only thing that I really needed was that piece of styrene, and I was lucky enough to get it at TRF Trains. And then after that, we hit a couple of thrift stores, and then we went to the beach. Didn't spend much time at the beach, only about 40 minutes there. It was hot. It got up to 100 degrees on Saturday. So, needless to say, we did not go out in the sand. We went down the boardwalk, took our shoes off, walked out in the sand, and went back up the steps because they said the sand was too damn hot. When we lived in Naples, we used to go to the beach all the time, but we used to go in the morning. So it's not a good thing to go 12:30 in the afternoon, especially when it's 100 degrees out. So we sat inside the pavilion and enjoyed the breeze and watched the people out there on the beach underneath their canopies and beach umbrellas. A few were out there in the water, and then we went and hit a couple of more thrift stores and then headed home. We hit a little bit of rain, about 30 seconds worth of rain on the way home, and that was it. So that was our adventure for this weekend. We don't have another one until July when we go to D-Land. I'd like to go to the one in Tallahassee, but my daughter's coming down, and I got to pick her up July 1st at Fort Lauderdale. So I ain't driving all the way to Tallahassee, coming back, resting, and then the next day drive the opposite direction to Tallahassee to go pick her to Fort Lauderdale to pick her up. That's just too much driving. So she's going to be down here for 4 days and have to take her back to Fort Lauderdale. She's a school teacher, even though she has the summer off, since she's a coach and she's very active in sports in the community. She's a, what else does she do? She's a commissioner of the girls' sports in Anne Arundel County. So she got her hands full, doesn't get that much time off. So only about a week or two in the summertime, even though, she's a school teacher. And then she's got 2 girls in college that still do stuff. Actually, come home, not really come home, but work. But then very active in sports, even in the summertime with the girls, because they go back to school early and practice. They both play field hockey. And my oldest granddaughter is, she just graduated biomedical engineering. And so she's going back and getting her master's degree in mechanical engineering. So, and 1 semester, that's it. She'll get her master's in 1 semester because she's been taking some of the master's courses while she was doing her other courses. She's smart. So that's it for that. So let's look at some bench work stuff here. Here's what's on the bench work, and I'm going to show you some bench work video that I did in the past few days leading up to what this looks like here. So here's the first one. This is from, let me see, June the 5th. We're getting down to the last few final steps on the stockyard, where we get to put everything together, but have to paint and stain everything first. So it's a challenge, and I'm going to miss this thing once we're finished with it. But I figure just about maybe today and maybe another day, and we'll be finished with it. I put dabs of glue on the bottom of the scale pen and glued it in place. It fits through the top, so I don't have to worry about putting it in the door. And then I just primered this roof with gray primer. So I'll attach it and then put the trim on, and then we'll weather it. I smeared glue in all the appropriate places, and since it is an odd shape, I'm just holding it here until it dries. It may take a while. Well, template I has the trim pieces, so I cut them out for both sides, and it's time to glue them into place now. All the trim pieces are in place, right there, and right there. I guess it's about time I put the doors and windows in, but I don't think I painted them yet, so I'm going to have to paint them. Well, the next step after doing the roof here is assembling all of this stuff right here. So I guess before I assemble it, I got to stain it, and then eventually I'll have to cut all these pieces right here for the trough, because I got to put that together also. So I got a lot of staining to do right now. The door and windows is River Rock. It's Krylon. Okay. Now all I got to do, I'm not going to use the acetate that they supplied with it. I'm going to use the canopy glue for the actual window. I'm using my alcohol and India ink solution to stain all the fence. And if we miss anything, it doesn't matter, because it'll be like the cows are wearing off on it, especially on the inside. I should have used a smaller brush, huh? To get on the inside of that, huh? Alright, so let's see where this string went to. Okay, it went up through this side here. Okay, alright, there we go. I'm going to put all the finished stuff over here on this side. Missed the spot. Put it that way because I know I'll destroy it if I do it the other way. I'll just do a couple of them so you can see how painstaking this is to do it. Not bad. You know, everybody has their own way of doing it. They say maybe, you know, if you stain it, do it ahead of time, but because it shows up the glue marks, but don't see where it's showing up the glue marks on here. Now for the inside. This is where the tread is. I'm going to use up a lot of this solution here on all these fences. Yeah, a lot of these dowels, they really don't take the stain like the rest of the wood does, because the way that they're, I'm not sure how they're cut, but they're kind of slick, so they're too smooth. Some on the top there. Yeah, just taking a lot more solution on the dowels. Okay, so now we'll get all these fences here. I can get multiple at a time on here, but I won't take you through the process. You can use your imagination. On these fences, I'm using a wider brush because it goes on a lot faster, covers a lot more area, you know, because I don't have to get into any tight spots on here. And I'll just flip these over and do the other side. And these are the ones that are movable. These two here are the movable ones here. The remaining sticks, I dipped each end into the jar. And so all I have to do is get the middle here, do one side, and then flip them over for the other side. Stick it together there. Okay. Makes it a lot easier that way. Got them flipped. Just Okay, there we go. Now let's not forget the cattle pins. Got those two. These things are really delicate, especially that side right there. That's going to be fun gluing all this stuff together now. I'm using Monroe Models weathering powder. This one here is light rust. And I just dip my brush in there and then put it in the lid. And then start at the bottom and work my way up. I did the two other roofs already. And I have some fresh rust. Let's see what that looks like. And I think I have some dirt too. Some more on this side here. I'm seeing a little bit of shiny stuff down on this edge, so I'm trying to get more rust over here, but they're not getting in there. But I don't want to overdo it with the rust. Okay, I gotta put some dirt in here too, so let's see what this new fresh rust looks like. Yeah, it's a little bit lighter. Man, this whole damn thing is going to be rusty and dirty. Here, not sure what this one is. Medium earth. Okay, there we go. I got Monroe in the round ones, and I have it in the little plastic containers too. Let's put a little bit of earth over here. Mix it up in with the rust. Okay, I guess that's about enough weathering right there. I might have overdone it, but that's okay. All right, Monroe. There you go. I didn't use it this time, but I also have AK interactive pigment. This is medium rust, so I got all kind of flavors of rust. Well, the overall dimension of the whole thing is 7.5 by 14 inches. Now the white styrene isn't big enough. It's only 6 inches wide. The black styrene that I had is 8 inches wide, but unfortunately that and that's as far as I got. But what I'll do is I'll divide it up into sections with the shed, this piece here and that piece there, and this shed, and go like that. This goes in the middle. This short piece gets glued to that piece right there. So we'll see what that looks like, and until I can find a piece of styrene, I hope I can find a black styrene, because that's the only thing that's going to fit on, unless I get a piece of 1/4 inch plywood. But I hate to put stuff on plywood because that stuff warps, and it's hard for me to find gator board. Yeah, and I also have to look at all these different drawings here to see which fence is what, because they all look alike. Some are shorter than the others, but they refer to it as B, C, D, and then the gates and all that good stuff. So I got all 3 of these sheets out here trying to refer to how this thing goes. Reading the instructions on this one, here's the template of how it's laid out right here. And here's all the templates for the fences on this sheet here. What a mess. Well, without all the gates in place, this is what it would look like with a evergreen scale models sheet, which is too small. The black one, I'm not sure what the brand is on that one, but it's 8 inches by, I think, 16 or 18 inches long. So that would be perfect for this. I had to put this piece up against the template so I knew where to put my dabs of glue on this one fence right here, instead of putting it, you know, on the top or smearing it all over. So it goes like this, and then right there. This is the real delicate thing here, and I missed it. How did I miss it? I got these posts in the wrong place. The drawing's a little bit wrong, because this side over here is the one that had the legs. We had to glue on to the short piece, so we're just going to have to and what I did here was, this thing broke up on the top, so I might have to glue this back in together, because that's just a real small piece that's just holding it into place. So whenever I do it like that, it still doesn't line up. So you know, I tried to get this paper as flat as possible by cutting it so it wouldn't be bulging up. But that didn't even work. I'm just going to have to hold this right here, because it's like about a 32nd of an inch holding it together. And there's no glue holding that right there. To try to get it down in here. And I mean, this drawing is close, but it's not that close. All these things are bent, so where's that one small piece? One small gate right here. I have to put this in here just to keep that separated. Now it's trying to bend in, so we're gonna have to, once I get my styrene, I'm gonna have to glue it down like that, but not working out too good like this. And then this one gets glued on over there, so. Well, I had to scrap the piece of paper because it was just too bumpy. Even though I cut it out, you still had creases in it, and it was just screwing things up. So just to get the flat surface, I put it down on the pad, and we'll work with it like that. I'm letting this thing set up because everything's trying to come together like this. So we're going to do this section, and then I'm going to do the other half. I'm going to put, I'm not going to glue this to that, but I'm going to put the other fence over here and then this way, and then we'll see what we can do after that. This is the fence that goes on the other side of this building here. So it's just piece by piece. I have nothing to set it down on yet. I'm looking around for a piece of plywood, but I don't have nothing small and thin enough and large enough to fit this on. So I might have to get a piece of plywood or wait until can find a piece of black styrene. Okay, I got the opposite side done that goes on the other side of that. And there's a trough that goes on either side of this fence right here, and then there's a trough that goes over there. So let me see if I can put these together just to show you how this thing goes. It goes just like this. And this thing right here tries to move that way, so that's why I need it on the board somewhere. And then this goes like about right there. So with this in between it, I think this one, let's see, yeah, I can put this thing right here, and then that gate A goes like that right there. So what I'll do is I'll just glue this on the end of A, so we can do that later. But there it is right there. Just waiting on some other stuff. Just waiting on the board. Let me go look, see if I got a piece of plywood. Alright, here's what it looks like without the gates. And then the troughs here, right there. Got to put the that on. I got put the loading dock right here for the track side. And that's about it. And put the roofs on, and then put the top of the fences all along there. Yes. No matter how, okay. I was supposed to turn the mic back on. Okay, never mind. No matter how careful I am about making everything square, putting the 1, 2, 3 blocks on there, when you start gluing everything together, it goes all cattywampus. So that's the one problem I was having when I was trying to get this thing glued all together. All the parts were perfect when I did them individually. Well, started putting everything together. Even though I tried to do the best I could to make sure everything was squared, the more that I put together, the more out of square the stuff would get. And you can see that there in the video where, you know, things were going a little bit crooked here and there, and one fence was going up like this. So I got one more video to show you here, and it's about 16 minutes long. And so here we go. Okay, this weekend we went to a train show, and later on we went to TRF Trains, and I was looking for the black styrene and I did not find it. What I did find is this 12 by 24 60 thousandths sheet, 60 thousandths of an inch sheet of styrene. Didn't have a name brand on it. It was about 11 bucks, but he had like a package of about 4. I just took one of them, but I marked on here where I will need to cut it right there and right there. So we're going to cut that right now and set that up for the stockyard, which we have down on the workbench right now, right there. So that's going to fit nicely on it, and that'll make life a lot easier, where I'll be able to move everything around and turn it around and work on everything. So woohoo! Okay, got my piece cut out here. That's what's left over, and here's my 8 by 14 and a half, just what I needed. Okay, right there, 8 by 14 and a half, right there. So don't ask me to get this back on here, but I'll have to make the platform right here. Well, you can't see it right here, but there's a loading dock right there for the track side. That goes there. This goes here. Get this all the way over. Goes like that. This goes here. So just enough, huh? Get this A right here, measuring the distance right here on this corner here, and then this piece right here, which is, I'm not sure what that is. That is I, and then I'll go to the building right here, and then that way I'll be able to bring everything around square that way. because since this is the longest one right here, I'll use this as the starting point right there. And I think I'll put the transfer tape down to secure this, like right here, here, and there, and then this part right here. I have the first two sections secure with the transfer tape. I got a here, put one here on that post, that on that post, and then on the two end posts here, and then I got the transfer tape here for the building. Made sure the building is square going both ways here and here, so we got everything looking good. So we can measure everything from the edge of the styrene all down this way. And I put a little L where the corner is. Alright, so there we go. Building is in place. Now we have this monstrosity to put in there, and this goes along this way, and we're just going to I'll have to make sure it's square on this edge right here, and then make sure that this part here gets squared, because this is kind of comes in that way a little bit. I squared this thing off and put transfer tape where these posts should be, and marked on there. So we'll just secure it just like this right here. This wall right there is kind of pulled it in some, so we have it in the right place right now. That one will fit there, and this gate will fit right here, like so. Alright, so there we go. Well, while I was trying to hold these top pieces in place, I knocked this first one out, so I'm just going to leave this off to the side for right now until I get all these top braces in place, and then we'll work from there, because I just kept on knocking this one off, and these things are all over the place, so it's hard to keep it square. So we'll have to glue these into place, and then glue the bottoms into place. Okay, got everything glued into place. Alright, got the gates in here. I got this one half open, this one's closed, this one's closed. I didn't put this one in here yet on this end. Okay, so this one goes in on an angle because this post goes behind. Goes like that. So top view like this. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Now next task is putting the roofs on these sheds right here, and then the trackside platform right there. Okay, oh yeah, and then I have to make the troughs out of here, and that's it. I'm not sure where these expandable doors or gates go, unless you want to put them in here, but I didn't put them in there, so we'll see. Cutting out the pieces of the trough. There's 3 troughs on here. This is the side. All right, you got bottom, sides, and ends. We got 6 pieces for the cattle cattle shed roof. We have to glue those together and then we'll stain them. Okay, on this I apply glue to the both sides of the short piece and then glue them together. I did this one already. Put the 1, 2, 3 block up on top of it to hold it in place. All right, from these 2 pieces I edge glued together, and this is going to be the platform, the trackside platform. Here's the joists, the supports, and the posts, and the stair treads right over here. Okay, and so these over here also are cut the stair treads. So now the fun part is going to be the fence caps from the remaining pieces of wood I got here. All these fences will have a cap over top of it like that. Okay, so on this one here I'm going to have to cut a 45-degree angle going this way because there's another one that comes over here with a 45-degree angle. So this one has a 45-degree angle this way and a 45-degree angle that way because there's another one that goes over top of this one right here. So that's going to be fun cutting all these out for the fence caps. But before we do that, we're going to have to stain the remaining pieces right here. The cattle shed roofs, the platform, and the supports. And then we'll have to paint this stuff right here before we make the stairs. We'll get all that stuff done and we'll make this stuff here. Patting these down to try to get all the moisture out, excess moisture out of these, and then I'll put the 1, 2, 3 blocks on top of them to make sure that they stay flat. And for these dowels, there's no hope for these things right here. The waiting game again, waiting for the stuff to dry before I can glue it onto there, and then I'll glue these parts together right here. Maybe I'll do the trough right now. Well, you would think that putting 5 pieces of wood together would be very easy. Very stressful trying to stick these together like that. Okay, so we got bottom and 3 sides on there so far. Now all we got is the last part. We come up like that. Alright, let me get some more glue over here. The first one was a mess. The second one a little bit better because I knew what I was doing. And the third one, I perfected it. Okay, so that's how it usually goes. Let me turn this around here so I can square that off. One part is trying to keep it at 90-degree angles. Okay, so there we go. Ta-da! The last one. The last one looks the best. Applied the glue to the top of the shed and placed the roof on it. Now I have to hold it in place. It's on an angle, so not very easy to put the 1, 2, 3 block up on there. It'll just slide right off, so I have to hold it like this. Cutting the 45 on for these fence caps on my chopper over here, and I'm doing I did this long one over here, and I'm doing this one here because this one only takes 145 and it's a long one, so I'm just hitting the glue on all the fence posts and along the top of that. So I'm trying to get as many as these short pieces in here as I can. I got these over here, and I probably can get this one over here because that's going to be a one that's butted on both ends. We're getting there slowly but surely. I have to keep turning this thing around to get different positions on here. Okay, there we go. Alright, can't see it because it's in the shadow, but there's that corner right there. There you go. Well, right before the live stream, I only have 1, 2, 3. So these two and this one for the fence cap. And we got our cows here. I gotta glue the troughs in. Now this one is eating, so he'll go over here. Alright, so there you go. Alright, now it's about time to go over there and glue some, wait, and then glue some more. So let me get this thing over here on there. There's the workbench right now. I got everything set up. We're going to be working on the platform. I got to notch out some corners on there so it'll fit up against the posts, existing posts. I'm going to shut this microphone off and then scoot on over there so we can work on that right now. Alright, this is the very last thing to do on here. And I already started notching this out over here and over here because it fits up against the over here. Oh, you can't see it in this shot here, but there's posts on the back of this shed that it has to fit up against there. So this is the hardest wood, basswood, that I've run into, maybe because it's so old. On the scored line it's easy to cut out, but over here not so much. You just have to get it a couple of deals right there. Okay, we'll test fit this. And that looks good. Got it notched out enough. Alright, so what it says is put this up against the thing, scribe side down, and actually both sides are looks like it's scribed, but I'll put it over here on the drawing. And this is larger than the drawing, so what I'm going to do is put it over here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got to glue 6 joists onto this thing. So I'm just going to set it right there. Maybe the better thing to do is this right here to hold that thing down, because it's a little, with all the creases in there, it's kind of hard to keep it steady. So I already cut all these things out, and right before the stream I had to look all over the place because I lost one of these short pieces, and it was over on the edge of the cutting pad. So I gotta get some glue out here, and I gotta put these joists, there's 6 of these, so we gotta put these up like so, right like that. Boom. So that's gonna take a while here, and after we glue that, we gotta let it set, and we may be able to work on these last 3 pieces on the top of the fence. We only got 3 left. Let me see. It's the best way to do this. Grab it like this. And this is the fun part, where you glue this on the edge, and then hopefully it'll stay straight while you glue the next one and place it in place. So fun stuff here. And this is the last step until I'm going to turn it this way, so I better put my goggles on so I can see. There we go. And this is right on the edge of where I notched it, so I'll put it right there. Okay. So in order to be able to do this, I'm going to mark, put a little tick mark on the edge of where these joists go, because I have to turn it to apply it, because I can't do it the way it sits on here. So, and the last one goes up against the edge. And I got glue on on the blade. Okay. So once we get this, we'll have to wait, put this off to the side, and work on something else. And we'll work on the, I got 3 of the fence caps to put on yet. And this is always fun, gluing these things on edge like this. Okay, boom. And I'm just going to eyeball it in, make sure, hopefully it's where it's supposed to be on the other side, parallel with the other ones, because I didn't mark the other side. And so far my eyeball's pretty good. And then once all that is dry, we got to put these joists going the opposite way. And then after that, put the posts in. Right here. That looks about good right there. So far, so good. All right, that's 3 of them. Got 3 more to do. I should have turned the music on so I have something in the background when I'm not saying anything here. But I always forget to turn it on. But that's okay. We'll do it on the next one. So hopefully tomorrow we'll finish this thing up. And Friday I'll show what it looks like on Rumble. Because we do Fridays on Rumble, not on YouTube. I better get some more glue here. And what I might do is show this part, make a video out of this part right here, and put it up on on YouTube. All right, number 5. So far they looked parallel, look pretty good. All right. Woo. I'm surprised I was able to get this thing eyeballed it in perfect. Well, as perfect as we could see. Oh, that one's too short. What happened there? I must have picked up the wrong one. That must have been one of the scraps from the from the fences. Yeah, there's the right one there. Okay. Well, take the glue off of that one there, because that was one of the scraps from what I cut from the fence. Okay, here's the right one. Okay, here we go. Don't want to put a short one there. Man, I thought I was finished with this, huh? All right. Hey, Kyle Stevens, how you doing? Good to see you. We're working on this trackside platform right here. And this is going to be the bear right on the edge. Yeah, okay. Get over there. And my it didn't want to come loose off of my blade. I had it stuck in there too hard. Okay, so while we still got the glue over here, we could probably put the other ones on there, the joists that go the other way. And I'm seeing so okay, so these joists will go get glued right there. Oh my. You glue the poles right on top of these, and these are a little bit wider. These are 1/16 by 1/8 of an inch. So one goes. Let's do it this way here. This away. Now I'm going to have to move this in just a little bit because I had to notch that out. Okay, so building a new section for the layout. Oh my goodness. I know how that is. I got to get back to the layout one of these days. I haven't done anything on it for a long time. Probably since, I'll have to look, because I've been working on stuff on the workbench. Well, I got the second level going. And then I had to get some buildings, so I did cigar corner. And then I did 1, 2, 3, there's 4 of these, so one there, one here. I did cigar corner, and then I did a little bit of scenery. And I did Merchant's Row, and then did some more scenery. And did the corner. And then I came back here on the bench bench. Okay, I need more glue. Hey, Russ, good to see you in here. But I need to do more stuff on the layout. because I need to put find a place to put these things that I've been working on here. Okay, and then the other one. Well, according to these drawings here, these outside joists should go on the end to clear but that's not going to happen. So I'm going to have to put it inside. Because on the drawing it shows it on the outside of these posts on the shed, but it ain't gonna work that way. So we just got to do it the way it works on here. The drawings are not always how things fit, because we got to put them inside the notches, buenos notches. Okay. And according to the drawings, we got to stack these things up vertically on top of that. Like so. Oh my goodness, do you believe that? I'm going to put this over. I'm just going to scoot this on over here. And I'm going to see how high that is according to this ramp right there. To make sure that they got this the right level. Yeah, it's pretty close. It's going to be a little bit above the ramp right there. So I'm just going to put these posts on while I'm here. And then we'll set this thing off to the side. So, oops. I keep dropping it. So, we got one right here in the back on that one. I keep dropping it. I ain't squeezing it tight enough. One right there. Okay. And then 4 in the front. Yeah, The cows are coming. I got a couple of cows. I got one there, and I got more up on the layout, so they're waiting for me to finish this thing. They thought this was an open house, so they're... Man, I keep dropping the damn thing. They want to see what's going on here. Hey, Jeff Sykes, how you doing? Had mowed the lawn before it rained. Man, I'm glad you're getting the rain, because they keep saying thunder showers every day, and we ain't getting shit. I mean, one day it rained, well, actually last weekend it rained all weekend. But it's supposed to rain, get thunder showers, thunderstorms every day, and we hardly get anything. I mean, we got it one day, and then I think yesterday it rained for about 30 seconds, or maybe a minute, somewhere around there. And that's about it. A lot of thunder, a lot of wind. Makes a lot of noise, but no rain. Okay, so there is all the posts on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this off to the side for right now and work on the last three pieces that go on the top of the fence. And we got to make some room and put this far enough out of the way so I don't damage it. We'll put it over here. Get this out of the way. Put this up there. Put that off to the side because we still need to put some glue on that. And we'll do the I gotta paint these, and we only, how many steps are on there? It doesn't show it on here, but it can't be too many steps. Let's see what it says on the drawing here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 treads. So we're not even going to use all of that on there, but they gave you 2 sheets on there. So your crap top is buffering. Well, I had some buffering at the very beginning of this, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm looking at the other computer, and it's showing that it's not it's the entire stream. I'm not sure why it's buffering, but it's been doing that every once in a while. Maybe because it's Comcast, but I'm not sure. So most of these had the 45-degree angle in it. Let's see if this one's too short to put over here. So this one has the 2 45-degree angles. One is one way and one is the other way. So I'm going to cut this on the chopping block, then measure it, and then hopefully I could get the 45-degree angle on the other side correct. So how I was doing this was putting it up here and then grabbing it with my tweezers where the length is, and I got to make I'm going to do a 45 by sight right here. Get my tweezers out of there. And that looks about like 45. Hopefully. If it's not, oh well. We'll see what that looks like. Well, I was a little bit off, but nobody's going to notice it, so I got to get some glue and put it up on top of the rail. Well, it looks like the stream is back. I hope it's not buffering now. Yeah, we got some cows over there. I got to bring some more cows over here. Hold on a second. Let me get some more cows over here. Because they're, oh, I even got a little baby one in here. I'll put one over here by the trough. I got to put some water in this trough over here. I got 3 troughs. And some of these cows, their heads are down low enough to, oh, no, that was a little bit too high to go in the trough. And let me put this one in the trough here. This one's looking up, so we'll stick him over here. Put this guy over here. And I had the one guy over there, he's eating, so I put him where the slots are. So we'll put them right there for right now. So let me see. I got to put the glue on top of the posts here for these. I think this is the only other one that I had to cut the angle on, because I got to put one here, and these are squares, and this one here will be square, so I don't have to worry about the 45-degree angle on them. So we'll get the post right there, and then we'll get the top of the rail. And the cows can't even wait for me to put the scenic material in there. And maybe we'll put this over here. We'll have this one chewing on the other cow's ear. Alright, so we'll put this one here. I got one good 45 and one, oh, that still looks pretty good. I thought it was a little bit off, but that still looks pretty good right there. So I did a good job on it. I measured it good, and I cut it, well, not quite, but close enough. You're not going to notice it. Okay, so let me see. I think this one's too short. I keep on trying that one out, but yeah, that's a little bit too short. So got to use this one right here. I'll put this one up there and do it the same way. Put the tweezer where I need to cut it. And bring it down here. Get the tweezer out of there. Got to hold on to these because one that I cut, it went flying. It landed up on the plus key on my keyboard on my laptop. So I'm going to need some more glue over here. And I don't even know why I'm putting it on there, because for some reason on some of these drawings the railing, the posts are above the railing, and some of them, the posts are flush with the top of the railing. So, but on this one here, I'm just going to put some on the side here because it's higher than the, so we're just going to put it right there. And this is the one here. We'll put it right there. Boom. And that cow keeps on falling over, so somebody been over here cow tipping. Okay, so we got one more, and we got all these scraps over here. We'll throw all the scraps over there. We got one long one left. Yeah, I got to make sure that we got all of these. So all of those got the tops on it. Boom, 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 and this is the only one left. So I would go and do it on the drawing, but the drawing is always off. So we'll go right here. Oh, I hope I got it right, because it fell off the tweezers. Now let's see if we got it right here. Yeah, I got to get some static grass on there, but I don't have any static grass. Okay. Well, because YouTube doesn't notify you anymore. So I'm on at 7 o'clock. So you got to do it like that. Come on. Don't rely on YouTube. I cut that one a little bit long. Kind of figured that because it fell off the tweezers and I just guessed on it. So 7 o'clock. YouTube doesn't send out the notifications anymore. Rumble does. But on Rumble, you have a choice. I think there's 4 choices on Rumble. Instantaneous, daily, weekly, and none. No notification. ScrewTube, yeah, ScrewTube doesn't send the notifications out anymore. They haven't done that for years. I mean, it's been ages. So my subscribers have been telling me that for years. They've been saying, hey, didn't know that you were, I thought you didn't do any more videos, and they just happened to see the video there. But what I tell them to do is on your browser, just put it on. Don't rely on the notifications. I didn't put enough glue there. But just put it. Don't put it on your home page. Put it on your subscription page, and it'll show it up on there. But 7 o'clock on Wednesday on YouTube. But on Rumble, I do it on Monday and Friday also at 7 o'clock. So this is the last one that I could glue in here. Now I'm going to pull this a little bit closer to me, and I just knocked the cows over. Okay, so there. And I didn't glue those troughs in yet, so they're just dangling in there. Oh, come on. Get over there. Okay. Here, get back in there. That black and white one, eating over there, I mean, he's not falling over. So I'm going to have to put this one over here. And put this one guy over here somewhere else. Okay. I'll put him over here. And some of these gates I glued in. This one here you can move. This one here I glued in. This one here I could probably move that out a little bit, but I only glued it put too much glue on it, so you can't open it. I'll just lean him over there. This one over here we could move, because I got it on transfer tape on the bottom, so, and it sits inside these two things up here, but it sits in there loose. So I got to figure out a way to keep it up there, and so where you could. But for right now, I'll just close it. There we go. So we got a little bit of material left. So, the cow fell again. Somebody's over there tipping those cows. All right, so I'm just going to show you where this thing goes. I got to turn this over a little bit. But this thing that I just glued together, and hopefully the glue set up enough that I could show you, but it goes right here. And I should have made those those weights are getting in my way. I got them down just a little bit too far, those counterweights. So I'm going to have to move these out of the way for right now. Put this over here like this. Okay, I might have to trim a little bit more off of that one side there. But this is a little bit higher than what that board is, but that's okay. The cows are just going to have to jump up on it, but there's how it goes. And I could hear the thundering out there. There it is right there. And it's a little bit higher than what that ramp is. I might put a little, one more of those treads right on the edge so you can't tell that there's a gap right there. But it's a little bit higher. But they miscalculated on it because I put it right where it said to put it. But there it is. Here's the last thing. The only thing I got to do is put the dirt in there, and the cows will be happy. I got to give them some food. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over to the other computer, and I hope, yeah, it's still in the red. So that's all there is on this project right here. So before I leave, I'll put it back down on there, but I got two more Campbell's kits. I got the oil derrick, and I got the coal thing that I just got at the train show. So I haven't figured out which one to do next. Here's the oil derrick, and it's 75 scale feet tall. Let me get my HO scale. Oh, which one? Got to get my HO roller out here, and I move some of these stuff around. So let me see which one's the HO one. We'll see how tall. There we go. So 75 foot on. Okay, that's 75 foot right there. So I can't get it on there. Okay, so from my thumb down here to my thumb up there, that's how high the oil derrick is. Now, that's how much it is on the paper, but it doesn't show the very top of it. But so there's another drawing, so it's probably about there, right there. So that's how tall that oil derrick is. So that's pretty tall. So either this one or the coal tower. Haven't decided yet, but it's either or. Let me scrape some of this glue off of the thing, and then I'll go over to the other computer and put the outro in here. Here we go. I'll put this back down there. Alright, so there we go. I was recording that, so I just shut the recording off. Alright. Hey Russ, I just remember Tom on Wednesday, Jim T on Thursday, both at 4 p.m. my time. Well, not really. Jim is 6 o'clock. He comes on at 6 o'clock. I come on at 7 o'clock, 6. So it's different. Scott Rails on Tuesday and Friday, 5 p.m. Oh, well, I'm not going to read the whole thing. Yeah, everybody's streaming now. When I was on Monday, I 8 o'clock, and there was hardly anybody on there. But then everybody started streaming on Monday. It was getting crowded on Monday, so I went towards, I went over on Wednesday. And then everybody started streaming on Wednesday too. And then I did Monday and Wednesday on Rumble and YouTube. But now I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Rumble and Wednesday on YouTube. So that's my schedule now. So here's the stuff right there. Let me put this right in the middle. Okay, right there. Put it right there. Okay. So there's the one. There's the thing I just did. And I'm going to have to see if I can. So, okay, so that one isn't in the way. What happened to the other counterweight? Oh, the other counterweight is hanging down on there. So might have to move the door up a little bit lower, or shorten the string on that counterweight, because it's sitting there on the deal. And this one cowl, no matter what I do, keeps on falling. So somebody's over there tipping that cowl when I'm not looking. So I got a few more cowls. Let me get a few more cowls to put on there. I got one that's sitting, and I got a couple of babies. So let me get the one that's sitting. Well, I'll just bring this whole thing down here. Alright, so I got a little baby cow. So we'll put him over here for right now. And I got to put some, I had some transfer tape on there, over there, but it's not sticking too good. I might have to put some more glue on there. There's another baby over here. I got another baby cow. Is that a cow or is that a pig? Oh yeah, that's a little baby cow. He's got a big head for a baby. And this one's got a little head. Man, that's a big head for a baby. You see that? My goodness. I don't know how well you can see that, but take my word for it. That's a big head for a baby cow. Okay. Okay, there's another one. This one's eaten, so I'll put them over here where these little slots are, where the food goes. Food goes on the outside. And here's the one that's sitting over here. So I'll put him over here for right now. He'll just sitting there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 more cows. Here's another one that's eaten. I'll put him over here. Stick him through the... Oh, he don't fit through the holes. His ears are too big. Oh, there you go. I had to turn him sideways so he'd fit through there. And I just knocked the other cow over. The one that was over here drinking out of the trough. So, hey, Just Trains World, you're here. Man, I was here at 7 o'clock. Where you been? Better late than never, but I'm putting these cows over here. And I just finished gluing everything on here. So all I have to do now is put the dirt in here. And I can't put no weeds in there because the cows will eat the weeds. So it's no point in putting weeds in this scene. So I'm going to go head on over to the other computer. And I'll see you on over there. Alright, ahead and turn my microphone on over on this side here. And let me get my screen up. All right. Okay, there we go. Now I'm back on over here. All right. I guess 11. Yeah, that's. I just seen it. Where did I? Oh, you put that up on Rumble? Okay. All right, so. Man, it didn't show up on my social over here. I'm just checking my chat over here for right now. Okay. All right. So, all right. So Friday on Rumble and Wednesday on ScrewTube. So if you don't have Rumble, go over and sign up for Rumble. Let me see, where's this thing at right here? I don't think I put the thing up here, but let me do this right here. Oh, that's on my this thing right here. That's that. Okay, there you go. All right. I haven't been on this computer over here. This is only the second time I'm streaming on this in a long time. I've been using the other computer, but I'm going to be streaming on this one for now. Okay, so okay. Heath is still ghosting you. Oh, okay. Really? He's probably there you go. Let me turn this thing off here. Boom. All right. He probably still got you blocked. He probably doesn't know it, but he has to go into his deal and probably has maybe HO or what else? Blocked or something on there blocked. But I don't know. There's got to be something because that's the only way that he can ghost you. All right, so Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This thing, let me see, right here. That's the schedule. All right, so that's my schedule, and here we go. You can follow me on Rumble. There's how you do it, rumble.com/Tom Kovichak. If you don't have Rumble, it's easy, it's free. You just go to rumble.com, sign up for it, but use my thing in the in the description. I have the link down there, so all you do is click on that link and then you sign up for it, and then that's how you do it. But I'm going to put the long outro in. Oh man, it's starting to show that it's going to be buffering here in a pretty soon, so I'll just put the short deal on there. Come on. Come on. It's still showing that my stream is not doing good. Come on. Come on. It's trying. It's trying. It's buffering. I think a mod accidentally banned me. Yeah, but it would show up on Heath's deal. But he'd be able to undo you, unblock you, or unban you. Usually with a mod, it only does it for like 5 minutes or so. I don't think it could permanently ban you. So, not sure what that is. So, don't know what to tell you. So on Rumble, it looks like the stream is good, but I'm getting an indication here on my software that it may be buffering, but I'm not sure what it looked like on ScrewTube. So let me put the outro on here, and we'll see you again. If you have Rumble, come on. It's 7 o'clock. On Rumble, I'll be here, but if not, Wednesday. But I got to figure out which one to do, because probably tomorrow I'll be over on the workbench working to put all the dirt on there and set it up on my hey, Jeff's Train World. Yeah, I see that you keep missing me. There you go. 7 o'clock on Wednesday. So let me put the outro in here. Thank you all for stopping in. Friday on Rumble. Wednesday on YouTube. Monday on Rumble. I'm doing good. So here's the outro.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry. Mr. Can we leave this seat? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fare. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me. Well, the night is dark and Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Want that low train to carry me back.
Go on Brave browser, and it won't tell you it's a security issue. My Chrome browser won't let me on Twitter, so I just use Brave browser.
And I left Columbus around 7. Oh Lord, they hit Louisville about 9. And poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. For the night is dark and Lord is cloudy.
I don't know what to tell you.
I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see.
Okay.
Oh, that long old train back.
must be a California
Oh, train, train, train,
Won't you
carry me home?
Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Good night, everybody. We'll see you again whenever. There you go. Okay. I got to put my flags up on Rumble because ScrewTube doesn't allow you to have flags on there. But so I got it up on Rumble. But there you go. We'll see you. Bye-bye.